Final 12 or 11 laps now from Kentucky Speedway. Out front, it's James Busher. Ty Dillon running second. Kligerman is third.
Look at that battle for the second spot. Kligerman and Joey Coulter have closed right up on our point leader, Ty Dillon. Ty's holding them off so far, but man, those trucks behind Ty are really fast right now.
James Busher's loving this. These guys battling for the second spot, all three of them here. James Busher has about a second-half lead, continuing to run fast laps.
I think we've got to point out once again, John West Townley running in the 6th spot could have a career best finish here tonight. He's run a very clean race and has run in the top 10 almost the entire time.
Ran a lot of this race up in the top 5 in that 3rd spot and did an amazing job of just racing those guys hard, not making mistakes. So you're right, Phil. Rick, not only a career best finish, but I think a career night for that young man.
Ray, we talk a lot about career best finishes, but right now our point leader, number 3, running pretty strong up here in the top 3.
Currently in second, Rick, and this is a brand new truck that they used in Atlanta to go to Victory Lane, chassis number 26. Ty very happy with it, most all the way around, still just a little bit tight in the center for the number 3, currently running in second place. You see Kligerman right there on his bumper, and then behind him, here comes another RCR truck, Joey Coulter, who's trying to work the bottom. So far, they haven't thought that would work, but Coulter's saying he gets really good grip coming up off of the corner. Now, on the race hub earlier this week, I told everyone that Joey Coulter's deadline to sign with RCR had come and passed. Well, I talked with his dad the other day. They said there still is an option that Joey could race at RCR next year, but they have gone around and talked to some other teams like KBM, also to Eddie Sharp Racing, looking at their options, trying to put Joey in a position to run for a championship one more year in the Camping World Trucks. But it is not a foregone conclusion that he won't be back at RCR.
And a great pass for second. Kligerman able to take the spot away from Dillon.
When they came off turn 2, Ty Dillon got tight. He pushed up the hill, lost his momentum. It gave Kligerman the opportunity to go to the inside. But Phil, when he got down to turn 3 and 4, Ty said, not so easy. And he ran it in there hard, trying to make it work on the outside. But I think that truck's going away a little bit on Ty Dillon.
Coulter trying to take the spot away from his teammate. He works to the bottom of the racetrack now as we rode along with the 3 of Ty Dillon.
Remember, every position is a point. Ty Dillon just lost a point. He's about to lose another one, possibly to his teammate.
It'll be interesting to watch this run by Parker Kligerman toward James Busher. Kligerman's faster than Busher. Maybe he's got something for him here late in the going.
The other thing that factors into this championship hunt, you get bonus points for winning a race. And right now, out in front of the field, the 31 of James Busher.
He knows how to run pretty good on these 1.5 miles too, boys. He's won 3 of them, and looks like he's catches a green flag run to the checker. He's going to win this one, but you never know.
5 to go here in Kentucky. Busher out front, Kligerman running second, Ty Dillon, Joey Coulter, Brian Scott, your top 5.
We talked about Iowa, how people needed to make a statement if they were going to win this championship. Ty Dillon was the only one that made the statement at Iowa. How about here? You got Busher, Kligerman, Ty Dillon running 1, 2, 3. The only guy that stumbled here is Timothy Peters in the 17, and it looks like he's going to finish about 21st.
And that stumble was because he got hit once again, and issues out of his hands, but they went back into the garage, were able to work, got 3 points out of coming back out onto the racetrack. They are back in the garage now and have ended their night. But the battle continues for position here. Ty Dillon trying to stay in front of his teammate, Joey Coulter.
And there you see Parker Kligerman driving away from those 2. Not enough time to catch Busher, I don't believe, unless there's a caution here late in the going.
Busher has a 1.8 second lead over Parker Kligerman.
You feel good about your gas tank, right, Phil? We're going to make it all the way to the checker.
I think so. I think we're going to be okay. Wave that caution flag, give us a little bit of insurance.
Look at Coulter. He's going to peek to the outside of his teammate.
3 laps of racing to go. Now Ty Dillon, he needs that point. He wants that point for this championship, and his teammate is battling to take that point away from him.
And I love the fact that their teammates and Joey Coulter's going up there and trying to take over that 3rd spot.
And he is all over him.
Coulter still on the back bumper. There's the difference between 1, 2, 3, and 4. Busher sees just 2 laps of racing to go as he crossed the stripe. Kligerman, a very valiant effort, rebounding after What ended up being a very disappointing race in Iowa has come back running very strongly in the second spot. Just doesn't have enough time to catch that 31 of Buescher as the laps have wound down. Coming out of turn number 4, this time by, Buescher sees the white flag fly. 1.5 miles of Kentucky to go.
There's a battle for third. Ty Dillon has a little bit of breathing room right now over Joey Coulter.
Coulter's been trying to peek to the outside of Dillon. Now he just settles in behind Ty.
We talk about how good the 11 of Todd Bodine has been on 1.5-mile racetracks. Well, in 2012, the one who has been dominant on 1.5 miles is the 31 of Buescher. Buescher is going to win at Kentucky.
Do that again next week. Thank you.
That sounds good. Let's do that again next week.
Buescher sweeps the races here at Kentucky. How about this? Ryan Blaney just in front of the 30 of Nelson Piquet Jr. And a little contact there as they came out of turn number 4.
John West Townley, a top 10 finish, not his career best, but certainly I think a career night for that young man, running up toward the front all night long and bringing it home in a top 10 spot. Great job, John West.
Let's hear from the winning crew chief. He's with Herming.
Well, a team effort tonight. 2 tires on your last pit stop got your track position, and your driver finished the job.
Yes, sir. He drove his butt off there. Guys took 2 tires early, kind of put them in a box. So I guess
I could have warned you about that, but it wouldn't have been as fun.
Well, I just want to thank God. I want to thank my family. I want to thank Steve Turner, the whole Turner family, for giving us the opportunity to do this. We just got to keep it going. Kind of tried some things there for a little bit, fell back a little bit. James is driving. He's off his game right now. These guys, I can't say enough about these guys. Guys at the shop, everybody does a good job for us.
That's win number 4 in the season for James Buescher.
4th career win, all coming in 2012. So he has figured out how to celebrate at 1.5-mile racetracks, and his team also will join him at Victory Lane when we come back. The NASCAR Camping World Truck Series on Speed is brought to you by Camping World and Good Sam. Everything for that RV lifestyle, including RVs, accessories, warranties, insurance, and roadside assistance. And by Ram Trucks, Guts, Glory, Ram. Talk about Guts and Glory. How about our Ram Guts and Glory for this Kentucky 201? The 13 of Johnny Sauter early on has a left rear tire go down. Around he goes, some contact made, damage to that 13 truck, but the team went to work on it. And how about the finish he's able to come back with?
Yeah, it's an amazing the repairs that Joe Shear and his guys made. And then Johnny fights his way back to a top 10 finish. You see they had to actually build a new quarter panel and zip finishing 6th.
Joe Shear and Johnny Sauter, they're short track racers. They just made the right side of their truck look like a short track car.
And how about this? I'm not sure if he can be disappointed for his 5th second place finish, Ray.
Well, Rick, the all-time record for second place finishes before you get to Victory Lane is 6, and he's closing in on it. 5 times the bridesmaid, but you had a good points night tonight. You happy or are you disappointed?
That's a horrible statistic. I'm not gonna lie. I'm disappointed, man. I let my team down. I had a bad restart there at the 99 when we got the lead on the fuel-only stop, or essentially the lead. You know, the 99 stayed out, and I didn't know what he was doing. He was driving on the apron, and he was so low I didn't know how to judge it, and I lost the lead. And we never led a lap. Just hurt us. We came here, you know, with the intention where we are in points to lead the most laps and lead a lap and win this race. And then I spun out racing for 3rd. So came back. I'm proud of these guys. We didn't put a mark on the truck, but you know, you can't make mistakes like that and win a championship. But this is a championship caliber team, and hopefully we got a championship caliber driver here over the next 6 races.
Parker Kligerman 4th in points, just 30 out. Let's get to Victory Lane. James Buescher, 4 wins this season. Hermie?
You're right, Ray. 4 wins for Buescher in the 31. Well, welcome back to Victory Lane, James Buescher. And you guys said it. That's the way to go towards winning a championship, getting it done when you need it.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, Iowa was rough for us. You know, we had a fast truck. We've had some tough breaks this year, so to be able to win races when we have the opportunity is really cool. Robbie Fast, my spotter tonight, Jeff Dickerson's up in New Hampshire. He was spotting for me at Texas and spotting for me at the first Iowa, and had 2 races get robbed from us. So, you know, it's cool to finally win one with him. And Michael Shelton had an awesome call to take 2 tires at the end and get that track position. The clean air was really important. And once we got this fraternal order of Eagles Chevy out front, it was on kill. So I mean, it was driving great. I got to thank everybody at Turner Motorsports, Great Clips, FOE, AccuDoc Solutions, Exide Batteries, Brandt, everybody that helps this team come to the racetrack every week.
That's James Busher. He climbs up to 2nd in points, only 4 points out. Ray?
Hey, Hermie, I'm in an RCR sandwich over here. Good night as these guys bring home top 5s. A pole tonight, a good run. You satisfied, Joey Coulter?
Yeah, you know, I wish we could have been battling for the win there, but you know, it was a good night for us. Real happy with the pole, and you know, we ran strong all night. Got a couple bonus points, I think, so that'll be good. We need everything we can get.
All right, let's hear from the teammates standing over here. Ty, I talked about the vibe. Is the vibe still good?
Heck yeah. I mean, 3 top 3s in a row. I mean, what more could you ask for? James ran a good race. Our Bass Pro Shop Chevy was great. Got to thank UNOH, Tag Heuer, everybody who helps out. We had a good truck. We were really fast on a couple laps, but long run we just get too tight. So, heck, we're on a roll right now. 3 top 3s in a row. Only way we'll get any better is just win, and that'll come.
You know, your brother won at Vegas.
Hopefully we can do the same. We got a fast truck, so we're going to go for it.
All right, Ty Dillon comes home in 3rd position tonight. Coulter finished 4th.
There's Pop down to congratulate Ty Dillon as well as Joey Coulter. Coming up next, it's Sprint Cup qualifying from Loudon, which took place a little bit earlier today. But we've got one more segment to chat with some of the drivers and enjoy a little bit more of this Kentucky Speedway race. Take a look at our unofficial point standings with just 6 races to go. 4 points separate the top 2.
You know, it's amazing that Parker Kligerman has a great finish, ties his career best, and he gains 1 point on Ty Dillon.
And look all the way down to Matt Crafton in 6th, though. You've got to tell me that Matt doesn't think I can get on a roll, win a couple races. Those guys have some problems. I'm right in the middle of this baby.
Our 4-point standings very tight at the top of the list. Let's go back trackside to Hermie Sadler.
Well, Timothy Peters in the garage. Another long night for your team. Talk about what happened on the racetrack.
You know, the 8 just got in there a little deep and got in our side, and around we went. But the guys on this Red Horse Racing Tundra did a great job. From the 7 to 11, all the guys on the 17 worked their butts off getting us back out there and gained 4 spots. And come Homestead, those 4 spots that we gained tonight from their hard work is going to pay dividends for us. So not out of this thing yet, but tough night. Statute of limitations at midnight, so we're going to Vegas.
What will be your role as a driver and an experienced one to help rally your team before next week?
Oh, we got momentum. We got confidence. We've had a great year. I mean, what doesn't kill us makes us stronger. Character builds this team week in and week out. So we've had a couple of races not of our liking after Bristol. So we're going to Vegas, and we'll persevere from that for sure. So this isn't going to get us down.
I don't think we've seen the last of the 17 team and Timothy Peters this year. Ray?
Well, Hermie, I told you in the setup show, I would have picked James Busher if I'd have been allowed, but I wasn't, and I went with this guy. He started 10th and brought me home a 5th in my fantasy run tonight. Track position meant a lot tonight, Brian.
Yeah, it was fun to come out here and represent Dollar General, Flexco, M&M's, everybody, and just have an opportunity to run the truck series here in Kentucky. Track position was everything. When we were out front, we were able to run pretty good, and we just had to overcome too many positions on the last run to get up there and really challenge for it. Congratulations to James. I wish we could have gone up there and battled him, but hopefully we learned to improve this mile-and-a-half program. And because I finished in the top 10, Dollar General will give 10% off Monday on online purchases. So remember to go online and buy some stuff.
I'll have to fire up my computer. He started 8th on that last run and comes home 5th. That's Brian Scott in the number 18.
Thanks, Ray. Again, a reminder, coming up next, the big boys from Loudon. Sprint Cup qualifying. They'll set the field here in just a few moments. So stay right here on Speed. Just for men, Auto Stop fastest pit stop. And again, James Busher and the crew, a great job on pit road.
Not only the pit stop itself, Rick, but the strategy this team used all night long. They were able to find out what that truck was like when it was back in traffic, then they were able to put it out front and take advantage of those 4 tires. Watch this stop, lightning fast.
Yeah, this is one of the 4 tire changes. He beats everybody off pit road that changed 4 tires. Later on, it was a 2-tire pit stop that got him track position, carried him to victory.
And James Busher once again in victory lane. It's the 4th time in the Camping World Truck Series he has been to victory lane. All 4 of his wins have come on mile-and-a-half racetracks. And guess what? In 1 week, we're back to a mile-and-a-half racetrack in Las Vegas.
He's got to be licking his chops. Those are his wheelhouse.
Has the momentum, has a shot at the points lead. 4 points away right now. Ty Dillon, your point leader. James Busher, your race winner. Cup qualifying.